Good morning, guys, and today we have a lot of stuff going on because the dually is finally like all in one spot to where I have the engine, I have the body, I have the whole roller. All I need now is really some small parts for the engine, a steering box, and it's very, very minimal on what we have to do. I know this project has been going on for about 4 years now, and from the thumbnail you guys can see that this is a very interesting video if you've been following along for a long time. So we just left the auto parts store. We got a new coolant temperature sensor. And they said this coolant temperature sensor went up to like 300 degrees, so that'll be perfect. And we got to get a thermostat from O'Reilly's. I need an alternator. The water pump should already be at the house. We got to get a steering shaft, injector seals, and a bunch of little small stuff. I know I ordered new injection lines on a billet tappet cover, so that should be here today. Get all that stuff installed, take a trip to powder coat, pick up all the engine parts. I powder coated everything possible on the engine, so there'll be a lot of a special color on the engine. I mean, you guys could probably already know what the color is because I only do blue on pretty much all my builds. And we're heading to O'Reilly's now. I'm gonna pick up that stuff, get back, and get the motor together, and hopefully I get a call from powder coat and the tappet cover shows up. Well, we just stopped at O'Reilly's. We got some brand new manifold bolts, and we picked up some steel spacers. Actually, I should say chrome plated spacers, because as I said in the last video, the truck now has a lot of chrome accents on it. So that means the exhaust manifold has to have the same chrome accents. So we are off to the next bolt store to try to find bolts for the intake plenum and for the crank pulley. Let's see how good that goes. So as they say, everything should always be like torque to spec, which that's honestly new to me because I usually just hit it with the impact and do a bunch of ugga-duggas. But I have this fancy torque wrench that doesn't fit on. So I guess when you build an engine, you're supposed to use like a torque wrench on it. News to me, but we do have this fancy snap-on torque wrench that I bought to do head studs a while ago, and they say that the water pump should be at 18 foot-pounds, so we're going to do exactly that. My luck, I'll probably snap it off. So that's 13, that's 18. Look at that, the water pump's torque to spec. That's honestly kind of nifty. A little bit more. Right there you see 18.5 foot-pounds, but yeah, that's good. So now we're just waiting for the powder coat, some stuff at the auto parts store, and that's about it. So let's get the manifold on and all the other stuff. And we got the billet valve cover, no, billet tappet cover, I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. That goes in on this side of the block. That's what's inside there, very nice. And then we have a brand new set of injection lines, new injectors, and we have obviously a new thermostat. What else did I just get?
All the manifold bolts.
New manifold bolts with nice shiny stuff. Got a fuel pump block-off plate. And yeah, a brand new alternator somewhere. I think this is the new alternator. So, look at that. Ooh, shiny fresh. Ready to go on the truck and charge the batteries, hopefully. I got like 10 batteries for the truck because the sound system is literally insane. And the inside of the bed that you guys can't see because, okay, right there. If you look right there, the inside of the bed.
It's black and white. They can't even tell.
It's black and white now, but it's gonna all be cut out. Batteries down each side of the bed and like a lot of subs so it can bump Young Dolph to the absolute moon. So let's get the block prep for the tappet cover, get the manifold on, and we will go from there.
Welcome back. I'm picking up all the parts currently for the engine. I haven't really seen how they look yet. Brandon's seen them a little bit. I really don't know what they're going to look like. I think they're going to look good though. But Brandon isn't with me currently. He asked if I could go get them for him while he's taking care of some other stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll pick up the camera when I get everything loaded up, and you guys will see a quick little clip of how they look before they're put on the motor. So I'm back. I just got everything back from powder coat, so I guess I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. You see all that blue? And this engine's gonna pop when it's done. You guys are in for a good video because this truck might even end up being running, maybe driving by the time you see this. We'll find out. We'll cut back though to where we see Brandon and get his reaction, I guess, how they look.
So as you guys know, I do blue on everything, literally. So now we have a blue intake plenum. We also have a blue valve cover. Take a walk over here. Brand new injection lines. We have a blue bracket to put onto the PCM. A blue bracket for the throttle body. A blue bracket for the oil filter. A blue coolant hose. A blue turbo drain. A blue transmission mount, a blue water coolant, what's the word?
Pump dealio.
A blue AC compressor holder, alternator holder, coolant hose holder. We have a blue alternator bracket, a blue engine mount, a blue intake elbow, a blue turbo, a blue coolant elbow, another blue engine mount, another blue alternator bracket, another blue throttle body bracket, a blue trans plate dealio, and then a blue front cover. That was a lot of blue. I'm sorry for how long it just took, but this is kind of exciting because it's my first time having full powder coated parts on an engine. Can I say I made it yet in the second gen game? Is that possible? No?
I don't think so.
No, it's not possible. This should look pretty insane on top of my engine. I know we gotta get the injector seals on, but this is the moment of truth. And my powder coater, Colin over at Powder Coating Creations, went ahead and he wiped off the powder on the letters on the valve cover and like the gist of powder coating all of it. So that was pretty cool. Shout out to Colin for getting that done. And this is the moment of truth that we've honestly been waiting for like forever now. Yeah, the engine looks pretty good if you ask me. So, oh my God, that's actually insane. I can't believe it. We finally have blue on the engine.
We'll never see it because it sits so tall.
Yeah, it's like massive. That's all I'm gonna say. But my viewers are seeing it. It's done. So if you know in 3 years I get bored with this truck and I want to lower it, it's already got a 1,000 horsepower engine. Oh. That goes there. Yeah, this engine's definitely gonna be baller. So there we go. We made it to life. We got powder coated parts on our engine.
So it's pretty good.
I say we did pretty good. Damn straight. Just a little bit of like an unboxing video, I guess. So, drop a comment. What do you guys think of that? That's where that should sit. Pretty baller if you ask me. But yeah, we're gonna go to the auto parts store, pick up the seal for this. We'll be back here to install all these parts. All right, so obviously when you have powder coated bolts, you gotta put the plastic on there. Because if you don't put the plastic on there, it'll scratch the bolt. I didn't know this got powder coated, but it did. So, look at this. Well, it's a work of art. And yeah, I gotta seal the front cover, so let's do that. So the moment in time has come, and as you guys can see, we have a beautiful box here. I've only waited about, let's say, a month and a half for this to come in, and I cannot be any more excited to open this box up. What could it possibly be? Oh my God. This is like Christmas, honestly. It is Christmas. And just like that, we have a full aluminum oil pan for the build. That is actually nasty. That's insane. Well, now it's time to smack it onto the engine and hope it fits. Here. We're gonna have another unboxing real quick because Bubba hasn't seen it.
Oh shit. That's a bad bitch right there.
But I'll pick it up. It weighs like literally nothing.
That's like 2 pounds, dude. That's sick.
It wasn't about as sick as the weight we had for it, but we got it.
No, the fucking weight was ridiculous. Alright.
most nerve-wrackingest part because as you guys can see here, my engine is hanging off of a skid steer. And if that oil pan gets messed up, I might cry because it took me a month and a half to get. I've always wanted one. So, as long as the oil pan don't get smashed, I'll be good. So I'm gonna try to set this down now, and hopefully she just falls right in like a hot dog in the hallway. How am I, the oil pan to that cross member, how is that?
You got 3 inches.
Yeah, I decided to hit that. You lined up with it or no?
Yeah, go slow. Slow.
Go down slow.
Slow.
Get the trans here with the cherry picker.
Yeah.
You guys just seen that the motor is finally into this frame. And I got down the tire because it's like too tall to actually talk about. So we got the NV5600 painted and bolted into the frame. Brand new trans mount, powder coated trans bracket. We got the short throw shifter I gotta get installed on it. Everything on the motor from the top to the bottom has been completely redone. And you guys haven't seen the oil pan on it yet, but come down here. There's a beautiful King Speed oil pan and then a custom billet machine bottom piece, which is kind of cool because this is literally eye level once the truck's on 53s. So we went ahead and did a new alternator, new tensioner, water pump, everything else on the front. Resealed the front cover for the second time because the first time I did the front cover, the gasket that goes behind the crank pulley right there had a little bit of play inside of it. So I don't know why I got the wrong gasket to start with. Got the new one in, that should be good. Brand new VP, brand new throttle body. Come over here and look at this. This is kind of the best part. All brand new injection lines. Got the whole harness redone, fuel pump block off plate, billet valve cover. I even powder coated the trans mount. Like the trans adapter plate, got that powder coated. Harness is redone, brand new brake lines. The beautiful drop box right here. I've been working on trying to figure out something to do with this to clean it up because it has been collecting some dust, I would say, and getting a little bit rusty. But with that being said, you guys seen the motor pretty much get fully assembled. The trans is in it, and now that means we put the body on it. And maybe in the next video I will reveal the color. But for now, I'm gonna leave it at that. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in about, let's say, 3 days.